Hello, mother.
Oh, get a video of this shit.
Hey. Oh, watch your language.
You got this thing on?
What are we doing? What are we
I'll
doing
tell you
here?
what, we're gonna
You got a gun safe here, and you wanted it bolted down to the floor,
gun
right?
safe,
Okay.
and the holes are down there already drilled.
Sure enough, there's.
No, they're not drilled. They're drilled in the case.
Yeah, I see. There's two holes. It's a little dark down there, but I see. There's two holes. So you want that bolted down to the floor, right?
Yes. We have everything available.
This is carpet with pad. How did you want me initially to do that?
Well, you have to mark it.
You thought I could just drill some holes right down through there, and we wouldn't even have to move this, huh? We can't do that because if you drill holes through the carpet, it's going to zip the carpet and pull strands out.
That's right.
There's no way you're going to do that.
But we have to mark it first.
That's right. We're going to have to mark that, and you know,
how do you have to cut it?
We're going to mark it. So we're going to take a felt tip pin.
Yeah.
That's probably the first thing we're going to do.
Yeah.
And before we do that, you wanted me to use a regular little drill on that. You thought I was going to buy a little drill bit at the store, huh?
Yeah.
Concrete drill bit. Can never do that. Remember I showed you that? We went to the store. I even had to show you because you didn't believe me. There's little concrete bits you can get for your drill, but it's only for concrete block and maybe brick and also tile. It's not going to be something like that. You've got to use a roto hammer. And we tried to rent a roto hammer too, didn't we?
$40 for 4 hours.
$40 for a roto hammer to rent it because we don't have a roto hammer. But you came up, actually both of us came up with a pretty good idea, right?
What's that?
I asked you if you knew anybody who
that
had a
was
roto
great
hammer.
idea.
So you called up a couple buddies of yours.
And both of them had them.
And both of them had them, and so you went down and picked up a roto hammer.
Yes.
And we're going to save $40 because we didn't have to rent a roto hammer.
That's right.
And this is a roto hammer right here. And it uses special bits. And we're going to use a bit like this and see how the end's got a spline fitting on there. And when you drill the holes with the roto hammer, it kind of bounces, you know, really super fast, and that breaks the concrete up. And that's what we're going to end up using.
You said also don't drill so deep to go through the slab.
Huh?
You're not going to worry about that. We're not going to drill 3.5 inches.
Oh, we're going to drill, we're going to drill 3 inches.
Well, you remember, there's the big bolt. No, here's the big one right here.
Well, yeah, but I've got, these are the
new ones you bought.
Now here's what I'm going to use. They're lag shields. And it came with some plastic, it came with some plastic anchors.
A joke.
Here's a plastic anchor, and they wanted us to bolt it down with the plastic anchors going into the lag bolt. We decided against that. Kind of need to have
A little bit solder.
maybe something a little bit stronger than that. I mean, it would hold. It would probably work fine. But we ended up deciding. Here, let me get one of these out and show you what it is. It's a lag shield.
Don't break it like the other
And they have different types of shields. This is what we're going to use right here.
It expands as you put the bolt.
You put that in there like that, and then the end starts spreading apart, see? And then that's what keeps it tight to the ground.
Don't break it.
Okay, now when you get these, you got to be really careful what you get. Now see, this one says lag shield, 3/8 short, and it's 1 3/4 long. And here it tells you what size to drill the hole. Now we're using 3/8 because the lag bolt, this is called a lag bolt, okay?
It says use 5/8.
Use a 3/8 lag shield, all right? So you got that. And then when you buy this, right here on the plastic says drill size, 5/8. Very important you drill the hole the right size. You don't want to guess on that, okay? So, I guess we're about ready to do this.
You guess,
You know?
like you guess.
Are you going to hold the camera for me and do all that?
Oh my
maybe?
gosh, I don't know. It's hard
Well,
for me.
You know, I can set this up and do a few things without your help. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, we've got this cabinet placed exactly where he wants it, right? You got it right up against the wall.
With the base, it's right against the
Right up against the baseboard there. It's up against the baseboard on the back, and this sucker's heavy.
It just makes it.
So we want to do this right. We're going to mark that, and then we're going to move it and drill the holes and all that. So let's get going with the project.
Okay, let's do it. Marker.